Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and we will be glad in it. Welcome to Midnight Cry. God bless you, bless you. Thank you for joining us. Bless one, Brittany Simone. God bless you. Blessings, blessings. Coming on quickly, blessings. Thank you for the hearts. Go ahead and start giving the hearts. God bless you. Amen.
And thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing.
Diane Spikes, God bless you and welcome. Welcome.
Amen. Thank you, Brittany Simone. Amen. Thank you from St. Louis.
Redefined Soldiers, blessings. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Please share with your friends. Invite them to come along as well. God is doing some great things. We don't want anyone left out tonight. Amen. Amen. Great, great things that God has in store for us.
Merrillville, Indiana. God bless
Wow.
you. Illinois. Hey.
Thank you, Diane, for sharing. Amen. Brenda Brown, God bless you. Great woman of God. Blessings from Houston. We just left Houston just this past week, so we really enjoyed ourselves.
Amen. God bless you from Chicago. Allison, I saw you. Amen. Great time tonight, Angela. God bless you.
Oh, someone just received their oil of consecration in California. Yeah, we sent some out, a few people in California. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Wow.
Yes, God is faithful.
Yes, He is. Thank you guys for sharing. It means so much. God bless you. Amen. Yeah, last night. Good morning from the Netherlands. God bless you. Amen. Hello from Port Arthur. God bless you. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Amen. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. It means so much. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you that everybody shared. Even those that are watching my Facebook, thank you for sharing. God bless you. God bless you, Lady Lisa. I see you. God bless you. Amen.
Love you, sweetie.
Amen. I see Lady Lisa there. Amen. And somebody said, yes, they received their oil. Yes, last night, I tell you, last night was not going to be the night. Amen. I think we missed 2 nights since we've been doing the Midnight Cry.
Yes.
And last night was one of them. We've been traveling. We landed. She said she loves you too. We landed in Tampa day before yesterday at like 5.
Tuesday at 6.
Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday
at 6.
evening at 6 o'clock p.m. We landed in Tampa.
In Tampa. And then we had to be here by like midnight. And so we landed in Tampa, and then we drove to Fort Lauderdale. And she had a meeting at 10 o'clock on yesterday morning.
Yes.
And so it's been amazing. So we were wiped out by last night. And so at any rate.
But thank you for praying for us. Thank you for covering us. Even during that time when we weren't on, and we certainly appreciate it. Thank you for the inboxes. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the support. Many of you have said that it's been really a blessing for you, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to bless you. We're here to encourage you. We're here to give you the tools that are necessary for you to be effective in every day of your life, and to receive the fulfillment of everything that God has promised to you.
Amen. Thank you guys for the hearts. Listen, we were it was amazing, and I know it was God. I was doing a scope today at 1, and the title of my scope was that your suddenly season is now, that you're getting ready to enter into a suddenly season. And when I said that, my wife was in a meeting, and she said that in that one meeting, God connected her with some people that we needed to be connected with, and that to do some business stuff that we had been looking to do. And I'm telling you that you are just one meeting away, one connection away, one Cornelius connection away from your next level. One person is you're getting ready to meet them. It's getting ready to be suddenly. I told you the story earlier of when I was in the military, and I was standing beside the squad leader, and the first sergeant called me up, and when he called me up, he said, said he pinned a new rank on me. He put a he promoted me.
Yes.
And then when I came back to the formation, I was standing on the other end of the formation, which means I now outranked some other people. And I'm telling you, it can happen suddenly, just like that. I mean, suddenly they called Joseph from the prison. Suddenly he begins to shave himself and change. Suddenly your season is about to change. You're getting ready to change your garments and move into your suddenly season. God is getting ready to promote you suddenly. He's getting ready to bless you suddenly. Favor is getting ready to suddenly be upon you and overwhelm you and overtake you. Are you listening to me? I'm telling you, even in my personal life, I've seen God do things suddenly. And so there are many of you who are watching tonight and you are expecting God to have done something, and it did not happen when you thought it was going to happen, but I'm telling you, it's getting ready to happen suddenly. Are you ready to receive it? And we're going to pray tonight. We're going to pray for suddenly blessings to overwhelm you, to overtake you, and to just literally change your life. There's a favorite scripture that my wife ministers from all the time, and it basically says that we don't look at the things that are seen, for the things that are not seen, things are getting ready, they're subject to change at any moment. And so your situation is getting ready to change at this very moment. And let me tell you something. For some of you, it's a matter of just seeing your situation differently. It's just it's a matter of how you're looking at the scenario, because sometimes it's not that God doesn't want to bless us. It's the fact that sometimes it's the blessing is already there. We just got to be able to see it. Are you listening to me? And so tonight we're going to pray and together, all of God's people coming together on one accord. Amen. I've given you scriptures. If you look back at the scopes from the last couple of nights, you will see some of the scriptures that we've given. Even Isaiah 58, where it talks about how your light, amen, shall rise, amen, and it's going to spring forth quickly. It's going to spring forth suddenly, amen. And so I believe for supernatural miracles and supernatural activities to begin to happen in your life like never before. That's right, the power of perception and God's perspective. I love that, Lady Lisa, amen, because sometimes God has already blessed us. Sometimes He's already given us the answer. Sometimes it's sitting right in front of us, but we don't see it because we're looking for it to come a different way. But I'm telling you, suddenly God is getting ready to do some things for you. It's going to literally blow your mind. Are you listening to me? Those of you on Periscope, swipe left, swipe right, share one more time for us. I want everybody to share. I want everybody to give us some hearts, amen, because we're getting ready to pray. For those of you who are on Facebook, if you would share for us, it would mean a lot, because we're getting ready to pray and we don't want anybody to miss this impartation that's getting ready to be released. What do you think about it? What were you, when you were sitting in that meeting today and I was doing the scope about 1 o'clock, and then you came back and you said about the same time that I said that it was a suddenly season, that we had walked into something that was supernatural, and then even some other things that are getting ready to take place that are literally going to be amazing. Talk to us about that.
You know, one of the things that we talked about is persistence, and even Lady Lisa was talking about the perception and your perspective. You have to be persistent. You have to, even as you talked about with the unjust judge and the mother going before him, she was persistent. And this is what changed the judge's mind. He said, I don't even believe in your God, but because you kept coming before me. And sometimes we get tired. Sometimes we just don't feel like it, as we've talked about. Sometimes it's just that, you know, we've become so accustomed to what we think as normal. But God is saying, I'm giving you a new normal. I'm giving you a new normal. And so even this morning, I didn't feel very well. I knew I had this meeting. It was a strategic meeting, you know, here in Fort Lauderdale. I knew I had this meeting, but I really didn't feel like going. And so I continued, I persevered. I continued. I said, God, just order my steps. Even as I was driving a short distance to the meeting, I began to just pray. I said, Lord, I just surrender to you today. Have your way in my life. Order my steps. Make, you know, the connections that I need to make. Allow me to do what you called me to do in this meeting. So I go in, and amazingly enough, God is so amazing in what he does and how he does it. And sometimes it doesn't always look like what you think it's going to look like. And sometimes we're walking into situations and it's been orchestrated by God, but initially it doesn't look that way. And so you know, I'm in this room, and I know there were key players in this room. And so I'm there, and as I begin to talk, different ones said, I need to connect with you. And there were two business connections, major business connection and a government connection.
Come on.
They said, I've got to take you to Tallahassee. And so what was so amazing, they were the missing piece of something that God was already doing. So he just used that person to bridge the gap. And it was just like that.
Yes.
Before I knew it, and I'm just in awe of what God does and how he does it. Sometimes we want the details. We say, God, how are you going to do this? When are you going to do this? Who are you going to use? And we begin to limit God because we then begin to base it on our past experiences and thinking, okay, with our finite mind, we say, oh God, you can do it this way and you can use this person or that person and so on and so forth. And so we automatically limit God based on our own perception, based on our past experiences. And God said, take the limits off of me.
Don't you dare limit God.
Take
Don't
the limits
you dare
off
limit
of
him.
me. Don't even, as we talked about in the very beginning, don't even listen to your own voice. Because your own voice will lead you astray. Your own voice will only take you
or
back
the voice
to
of your enemy, or the voice of family members, or the voice of anything that's contrary or that's going to produce doubt in your life.